night. I got in trouble at work recently, so I figured it was time to start working on a backup plan. You know what I mean? I don't think what I did was that wrong, but my boss is kind of worried about cancel culture lately, so he tends to overreact for little things. And I knew we were gonna have issues a while ago, and they started wanting us to be a little more conscientious about, making sure we use the right pronouns for everybody, right? And now, I'm not against it for any political reasons, nor do I have any trouble, any issues with the trans community. But my issues with this specific mandate is that I got a D in every English class I ever got, and I don't know what pronouns are. I think the final straw was last week. They said they wanted to have us all put them in our email signature block, and so I wrote tall and punctual. Yeah, you don't get a lot of slack for being a white guy these days. I get it, right? You don't. It's all right. And I don't think it's because I don't think white guys have done more atrocious acts in history than other cultures, but we do tend to do like just one extra thing to kind of make us stand out in history, right? Like slavery, for example. Slavery's awful, but slavery's been around for thousands of years, right? So, we could have just, when we realized we were doing wrong, we could have just abolished it. But no, we did one extra thing. We pretty much made it just illegal to be black for the next 100 years. Like, we couldn't just realize our mistakes and stop it. We were like, no, we need kind of a transition period to be like decent human beings, right? Before that, Native Americans, since the beginning of time, tribes with like better armies and more, better weaponry, they've been taking land from other tribes. It's just the way it is. So it's no surprise that we did it too. But again, we had to take it one extra step and name the land that we took after the people we took it from. Right? Think about Saratoga, Kentucky, Mohawk Valley. The Mohawk tribe were our allies and our trading partners for years. And then after they were almost completely wiped away, we named the whole valley after them, right? So eventually, like a bunch of older white army guys laying there, they're looking at the natives, and they're like, yeah, get out and stay out, right? And they're like, no, leave the sign. We're gonna leave the name. Like, no, we know how to pronounce it, right? It's like ski neck toddy, ski neck titty. It doesn't matter. It's a shithole 300 years anyway. Stop being like that. Stop being a guy. Right? I don't think women give us enough credit. We go through a lot of stuff, especially sexually, right? Think about it. Males are the only species that have to have perfectly timed orgasms, right? You can't finish too soon, because then word gets out and you're like shunned from the breeding community. You can't last too long, because then, you give them a complex, they think you don't like them. We're over here like Goldilocks looking for that like perfect bowl of porridge timing. It's tough. Where's I going with that? Yeah, so for me, when I was younger, right, it used to be the first kind of problem. Right? You finish too quick, it happens to everybody. But you gotta fix it. So I did what everybody did. You go on Google, you look for some solutions. And it seems like the common theme is that you gotta take your mind off it, right? You gotta stay distracted. So what I did was think of baseball. And it worked. So I'd be about 5 minutes into making love. All of a sudden, boom, change the channel on my mind to good baseball game. And about 3 to 5 innings, and it worked. The problem is they don't tell you the side effects of this method, right? Like some of them you get away with, like you accidentally yell out, like, "Come on, that was a ball." You kind of play that off 10 times. The other ones, you're developing a kink you don't know about. So now I'm sitting around with my guy friends watching baseball. I got breathing heavy, I got to touch myself. I got to get up 3 to 5 times every game just to excuse myself. But they're good guys. They don't judge me. If I have to take a nap afterwards, they're okay with it. They do get really upset when I try to school with it. Thank you guys.